dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ Nuki and your girl
Attitude Sierra Nicole.
back on the channel with another one. Back on the channel with another reaction. Back on the channel with another
Kid and C Original.
Welcome back to the channel, man. If you back and new to the channel and haven't done so already, please tell me what to do.
Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you're always notified when we upload a new video.
Yep, straight like that. Also, go ahead and spam up the comment sections down below. Some more things you might want to see us react to. But y'all already know where to go. Once you subscribe, like, comment, share, and everything, go ahead. Go to the link in the description box down below. You already know where to go. Go ahead, go over there to that main channel. Go ahead, be a part of the family. Be a part of the fun. Be a part of the amazing KC family. But with that being said, man, we back with another reaction. Back with another King Von reaction. The criminal history of King Von. You know what I'm saying? We want to get into this. We want to check it out. We want to see what it's about. Before we do so, go ahead and follow us on the socials, man. Go ahead. But with that being said, we want to go ahead and get into it, man. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
King Von is one of the newer rappers in the Chicago hip-hop scene. With his hottest track, Crazy Story, doing over 30 million views on the World Star Hip-Hop YouTube channel at the time of this recording, King Von is making a rather impressive name for himself in Chicago hip-hop. But what makes King Von's career even more iconic is the fact that King Von hasn't even been rapping for a year yet. He claims that the only reason he got into rapping was because he's done everything else, and not because he had some sort of knack for rapping. What King Von mainly means by that is that he's done almost everything when it comes to the streets. So all he has left to do is tell his stories and experiences through his music. Even though King Von doesn't have an extremely lengthy rap sheet like some of his peers, King Von definitely has a unique criminal history due to the outcome of some of his cases. Well, without further ado, here is an exclusive inside look at the criminal history of King Von. King Von's first run-ins with the law were not very well documented due to the fact that he was a minor at the time of his arrests. But luckily, he gave a little bit more detail of those arrests in an interview with DJ Small's Eyes. In the interview, King Von mentioned that his first arrest was for an armed robbery where apparently he robbed someone at gunpoint and stole their car. When King Von was caught, the police sent him to a juvenile detention center where the charges against him were ultimately dropped due to King Von being so young at the time.
Dang.
Bro, I wonder how old was he still in the car though? Like
where you going?
Like,
can you drive?
My thing
like,
is,
what you still?
I want to know the age. Because,
I want to know the age.
Because if a 12 or 13-year-old came up to you and give me your car, like,
I mean, at gunpoint,
bro, I'll be like, hold on, little bro.
No, I'm gonna be like,
can your foot even touch the pedals?
I know, I'm gonna be like, you can have it, man. I ain't even. No, I don't know. You know me, I don't know.
But the only way to make this deal work out was that a judge required King Von to attend a boot camp for a certain amount of time. For the other 3 arrests, King Von gave almost little to no detail, but apparently one of them was for possession of a firearm. King Von didn't say how this case ended, but we can probably assume that he was sent to a juvenile detention center and got convicted, but under a certain type of condition where it gets taken off of his record after he turns 18. King Von also mentions that he was locked up at one time for 15 months, and the time before that for 14 months. Von gave no details as of why, but it apparently happened. King Von's next arrest happened when he was only 19 years old, in 2014. According to authorities, King Von was at a party when a guy named Malcolm Stuckey was steady eyeballing him. King Von must have taken offense to this because he then grabbed his friend Michael Wade and left the party in a gray vehicle. Around 45 minutes later, King Von and Wade returned to the party, but parked in an alley near the home. The two then got out of the car with loaded guns and headed to the front of the residence. Malcolm Stuckey and 2 other people were sitting on the front porch when King Von and Wade opened fire on them. Stuckey and the other man fled down LaSalle Street, but both ended up getting shot. The other man on the porch was shot as well as he was attempting to run inside the home. In the end, 3 people were critically wounded, but Malcolm Stuckey unfortunately got shot in the head and died later that day. After the shooting, King Von and Wade ran back to their car and fled. Both of them ended up getting arrested days later. During the investigations, over 20 shell casings were recovered, and Wade even admitted to police that he had fired a gun 15 or 16 times at one of the victims. King Von, on the other hand, refused to talk to the authorities.
But that's how he. I feel like that's how he always got away. He understood the street code at a young age. Don't talk, because the more you talk, the more you say something, the more they can build up a case against you. Yeah. But you gotta they got a job to do. Don't make their job easier. Shut your mouth. Hey, if you got a case against me, bro, go ahead, throw the case at me. Other than that, I can go to my cell. Let me go talk to my lawyer. Let's go talk. Other than that, bro, I ain't gotta talk to y'all. Don't keep calling. Nah. I ain't got time to be sitting here for no hours. Let go.
The two were held without bond and were facing life in prison for charges of first-degree murder and 2 attempted murders. After sitting in jail for 3.5 years, the trial finally began. The trial lasted a total of 5 days, and the outcome is, honestly, surprising. Wade got sentenced to 28 years in prison, while King Von was acquitted of all charges. After 3.5 years in Cook County Jail, King Von was free. Since his release, King Von was staying out of trouble and began rapping. Von also moved to Atlanta to be around his good friend Lil Durk, who is also an extremely successful rapper. With a promising future ahead of him and all while being surrounded by many other successful people, you would think that King Von would never risk all that to commit some stupid crime. But sadly, that was not the case. Because on May 17, 2019, King Von was arrested once again in Fulton County, Georgia. Sources say that King Von was involved in a shooting that occurred on February 5th, 2019 at the parking lot of the Varsity in downtown Atlanta. Officers apparently responded to a call at around 5:45 a.m. after gunshots were reported in the area. When they arrived, they found a 23-year-old man shot to the lower extremities. The man was found outside of his vehicle in the parking lot and was taken to Atlanta Medical Center in serious condition. Thankfully, he survived. After 3 months of investigation, police determined that King Von was the alleged shooter and eventually ended up arresting King Von moments after that conclusion was made. King Von is still locked up to this day and is being held without bond. Sources close to the situation say that the man King Von shot was attempting to rob him and that it was done in self-defense.
Well, if that's the case, like, if he, you know what I'm saying, somebody was attempting to rob me.
Yeah.
And I, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you have every right to protect yourself.
Yeah, you know because I done heard some details about this case, but not that part. And if that part's true, like, I'm like, hey, bro, if the bro came at him first, it's only right, bro.
Detectives are speculating that King Von will get 3 years, while others say he'll get off completely for self-defense. Another large majority claim that King Von is done for. I guess only time will tell. Well, there you have it. The entire criminal history of King Von in one single YouTube video. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit that like button. If you want to see more criminal history videos, then make sure to hit that subscribe.
I ain't gonna lie. Bro, you ain't hit nothing. You only hit like the surface, bro. I don't even think you got into his criminal history like that, though. You feel me?
I feel you.
Like, I'm sure there's a lot more. A lot more.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Make sure y'all spam with the comment section more stuff y'all want to see us react to. Most definitely we'll get to it. But y'all already know. You want to wrap it up?
I do go by Sierra Nicole.
And I do go by the name DJ New Kid.
This is Kid and C.
We are, y'all.